Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about my experience in getting my eyebrows tattooed on. So right now I'm not wearing any pencil or powder or anything in my eyebrows, so you guys can see. I'll come up to the camera and show you guys what it looks like in a little bit, but let me just kind of tell you about my experience in the very beginning. So the reason that I originally wanted to get my eyebrows tattooed on is because, and a lot of people do this when they're in high school, but I kind of waited till after high school to screw up my eyebrows. So in high school, I had really nice eyebrows. They were really thick. However, when I got out of high school, kind of started getting more into makeup, and I would always go into the MAC store and I would see all the girls in there, and they would have like these perfectly arched eyebrows. And I didn't really have much of a arch. I mean, mine were full and everything, but they weren't like, wow. So, and that's what I wanted. So it was hard for me to kind of, when I would pencil it in, to pencil in the arch that I wanted without hair getting in the way. So what I did was I completely trimmed off my eyebrows and plucked out the parts that I guess kind of got in my way. So in my opinion, I would just draw them on every day. And after a while, that got really old because, you know, sometimes I just want to wake up and go and, go out and do stuff, go to the store, whatever, without having to draw my eyebrows on. So it got really annoying. I've heard about getting, permanent cosmetics, and I did some research into it, and they, everywhere it said, even though it was called permanent cosmetics, even though they actually tattoo over your eyebrows, it wasn't permanent. So the color fades pretty, I don't want to say quickly, but way faster than a normal tattoo, and eventually it would fade all the way out. So even with that being said, I still wanted to go ahead and go through with it because I was tired of drawing on my eyebrows. If I were to go swimming, I didn't want to worry about my eyebrows melting off in the water or washing off or anything like that. So I wish I had a picture to show you guys of what they would look like before, because right now they grew back quite a bit, and then two, I have them tattooed, so you can't really, right now is not really a good representation, geez, of what they look like, obviously. So when I finally decided to go ahead and go through with that, I went online and I tried to find a location that does it. And it was very difficult. The thing that surprises me the most is that there's so many doctors and spas and clinics and things like that. They do Botox, they do all this other stuff. However, I still had a very hard time finding someone that did permanent cosmetics. So I looked online, and the first couple of places I found, they weren't really, they didn't really have many examples of their work on their website. And I think that that's very critical in choosing a good person, because obviously if they don't have examples of their work, how do you know that they're any good? I actually visited one lady that did it, and I went there. She didn't have examples of her work. She had examples of it being done in general by other people across the country. Well, that was kind of weird to me, and that was a big turn off. And then also her office looked kind of like it was, it didn't look professional. It was like that they set it up in 2 days. It was kind of looked like a doctor's office, but it kind of looked really shady. So I finally found this other lady that did it, and apparently she's been doing it for 20 years plus. So I was kind of, that made me feel confident. So I finally went in and to get it done, and this was, I want to say, almost exactly 2 years ago. And what we did is she actually had pictures of her work, and she asked whether I wanted her to draw them on, and then I would be like yes or no, or whether I wanted to do it myself. Well, since I was very particular in my brow shape, I did it myself. So what I did is I drew it on, and then she would tattoo on over it. Now, a lot of people, when I got it done, they asked whether I had to shave off my current eyebrows in order for them to do it, because if you guys know, when getting a tattoo, they usually shave the area that they're tattooing in order so the hair won't get in the way and things like that. So actually the answer is no, I did not have to shave my eyebrows off. So basically she would tattoo within the eyebrows. The process, so I drew on my eyebrows, and she basically got a tattoo. It was the same type of looking thing, like a tattoo gun, and she tattooed over it. Did it hurt? I think it did hurt in the beginning. The reason I say in the beginning is because when she would, so I had my eyebrow drawn on, and then when she would tattoo on, you would wipe off the ink, and the thing that she wiped off the ink with was soaked in lidocaine. So every time she wiped, it would numb more and more of the area. So that helped. So at the end, towards the end, when she was almost finished, I basically almost didn't feel it at all. What else? So when I drew on my eyebrows, I drew them on the thin side, because I feel like if they're thinner, I can always pencil them in a little bit more at home, rather than if I did them too thick, and you can't really take that away. So I did mine on the thin side, which I now wish I didn't, because they're right now, to me, too thin. So yeah, I want to stress that it is not 100% permanent at all. It has faded so much since I've got it done. So like I said, I got it done 2 years ago, and I'll post a picture of what it looked like the same day I got it done. That's what it looked like. And this is what they look like today. And note, I don't have any pencil or anything over them. So it's basically the tattoo and then my natural hairs that grow in. So if you guys can see, let me try to focus in better. Jeez, this focus is like crappy. But hopefully you guys can kind of see that. A lot of it is my hair, as you can see it, me like moving it aside or whatever. But under that is the tattoo part. And you can kind of see, like especially up here, that it's a little bit patchy now. So, and this is my other eyebrow. I hate this eyebrow. This is like the worst eyebrow ever, just because the way my hair goes in. Yeah, so this is my non-favorite eyebrow. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And okay, so to me, it didn't hurt that bad. I would definitely do it again. I actually am looking to go back, not to the same person, but to a different lady, just because the person that I got it done at, I'm okay with her work, but I don't think she was a very pleasant person to be around. I just kind of didn't get a good vibe from her in terms of personality, and that's kind of big for me. So I'm gonna actually look for someone else that does it, but I'm looking to get it done probably within the next couple of months, because I do want them thicker and I want them darker again. The amount that I paid for initially with the first time I did it was $350, and that was for getting it done, and then I could come back a month later and get a touch-up. And what a touch-up means is that in case, there's some spots that we missed, or if there's spots that need to be, gone over a little bit again, that is free of charge. So it's $350 and then one free touch-up. I'm trying to think of what else. Is there anything else I can tell you guys? Yeah, so I think it's completely worth it, because it's, saved me so much time in terms of drawing on my eyebrows, especially right after I got it done. I would still pencil them in a little bit just to get them darker. I definitely penciled them in today because they faded so much, and I want them a little bit thicker than the tattoo looks like. Yeah. So yeah, I hope that gave you guys information, because when I first thought about getting it done, I would you know, try to look at reviews or try to go on YouTube, and there wasn't much information I could find about it. So hopefully this helps you guys out, and I will definitely upload a video of hopefully even maybe the process of getting it done when I get it done in a couple of months. But if not the process, I'll definitely upload a picture of like a before and after. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Till next time, bye.